Again, good morning to all of you. I will start the class now. First, I will start one numerical problem once again. That numerical problem is based on the joint probability matrix. Suppose the last class you have seen one numerical problem for calculating all the entropies. Suppose the channel matrix is given, you should be able to write a channel matrix, that is the conditional probability matrix. Now you see, all of you please note down this note down this problem completely. A transmitter has 5 alphabets, okay, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, like this. There are 5 alphabets, and the received alphabets are received. Clearly understand this problem. Alphabets are y1, y2, y3, y4. Okay, there are 4 alphabets only at the receiver side. Find all the entropies. Okay, find all the entropies. This is the problem. You see, for this they have given conditional, they have given joint probability value, probability of xi comma yj. Okay, JPM is given 0.25, 0, 0, 0, 0.1, 0.3, 0, 0, 0, 0.05, 0.1, 0, 0, 0, 0.05, 0, 0, 0, 0.05, 0, like this. So a transmitter has 5 alphabets, x1, x2, x4, x5, x5, x4, x5. Then the received alphabets are y1, y2, y3, y4. It means that, okay, solution you see, x is consisting of x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. Okay, then y is the received symbol, which is consisting of y1, y2, y3, y4, only 4. It means that m is equal to 5, then n is equal to 4. Please understand what is m, what is n. I don't want to go back. I can directly use what is n, what is n. Okay, again and again I am telling all the things. That's why I took lot of time for the basics. Okay, now here JPM is given. Okay, JPM. Suppose this is not given, you add all the values which is available in this. Okay, add all the values in the matrix. Okay, JPM is given because you know probability of xi comma yj, it is nothing but JPM, joint probability matrix. Suppose this is not given, you have to add it everything. If sum of all the elements are, okay, if sum of all the elements equal to 1 means, then the given, okay, given matrix is joint probability matrix. You know, joint probability matrix, there are 3 properties. Sum of all the elements are equal to 1. Sum of all the elements in a row which results probability of xi. Sum of all the elements in the column which results probability of yj. Here you see only matrix is given. Okay, we are going to calculate probability of xi, Okay, then we are going to calculate probability of Yj. JPM is given. This is the proof. Okay, proof. You add this 0.25, 0.35, 0.65. Okay, 0.65, 0.7, 0.7. Here one is missing. Okay, this one also please note down. Okay, up to this 0.9 I missed this. Okay, so now you see this 0.35, 0.65, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, this one 1. Okay, so proof is over. Now I am going to calculate probability of xi. How to calculate? Row wise you add. So this row, okay, this row, there are 5 rows, this row and this row. Okay, this is going to be probability of x1. This is going to be probability of x2. This is probability of x3. Probability of x4. Probability of x5. This is applicable only for the joint probability matrix. Okay, it is applicable only for the joint probability matrix, not for the conditional probability. First problem I have taken conditional probability. Now joint probability is given. If joint probability matrix is given, they will not give the source symbol probability and the destination symbol probability. From joint probability matrix, you have to calculate source symbol probabilities by adding all the symbols in a row. So now this is going to be 0.25, first row. Second row is going to be 0.4. Okay, next one is going to be 0.15. This is going to be 0.15. This is going to be 0.05, like this. Okay, I can write it. So x is equal to, okay, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. There are 5 symbols. Y is consisting of y1, y2, y3, y4. Okay. So here in this case is m is not equal to n. Previously we have seen m is equal to n. Probability I am writing. Their corresponding probability is 0.5. 0.25.
So P of
No,
x1 is
sorry, here. This
0.25.
is 0.25. Okay, 0.25. And this is 0.4. 0.15, 0.15, 0. If I am giving any wrong value, please notify. Please notify. Probability of y, which is equal to, column wise I am going to add. Okay, column wise I am going to add this. So you see this, when I add this, you see the answer 0.35 is here. Okay, when I add this 0.35, okay, this 0.1, 0.25, 0.35. This one is also 0.35. H of y, you see this 0.35. Okay, 0.35. Next one is 0.2. Okay, 0.2. This one is 0.1. Okay, here 7 plus 0.7, 0.9, 1 plus 0.9, 1 will come. Okay, right. 0.35. Okay, 0.35, 0.2, 0.1. Okay, like that I have written the. Now JPM, from the JPM we have calculated the source symbol probability. Okay, source symbol. Okay, source symbol probability. This is the destination. Okay, destination symbol probability. Okay, destination symbol. Before proceeding the entropy calculation, just add all the values. Sum of all the value must be equal to 1. Here also add all the values. Sum of the answer, adding all the value, that answer must be equal to 1. If it is not equal to 1 means we have made the mistake in the calculation. Otherwise the matrix is wrong. Sometimes I have done the mistake in the examination. Okay, in FAT exam. Okay, sometimes here also I was I didn't give this 0.1. If I am not giving this 0.1, you cannot proceed any problem here. Okay, you cannot proceed any calculation. You can straight away give the answer. JPM, sum of all the elements are not equal to 1. Suppose one of the value is missing. Listen, one of the value. Sometimes I can put x here. You have to give what is x. Okay, so you have to find out, because we know that sum of all the elements is equal to 1. That is the clue. Suppose here x means you have to find out what is the value of x. here as per this matrix, x value is equal to 0. Like that also some possibilities are there for you. Okay, so I am giving the clue. Okay, I am giving the clue. Suppose any one of the value is missing, I am giving I'll be telling you to calculate that missed value. Okay, okay, missed value. By the time you have to calculate using the property, and suppose all the values are given, some of the elements, some of all the values are not equal to 1, means I have made the mistake. Straight away you can say that the joint probability matrix sum is not equal to 1, so entropy cannot be calculated. Like that you can give the answer. Okay, so now we have calculated the source symbol probability, destination symbol probability. We can proceed for h of x calculation. H of x is equal to minus summation over I is equal to 1 to capital M pi log base to pi. Okay, you do this. Okay, anybody is having the calculator, do the calculation, give me the answer. 0.25 plus 0.4. Okay, 0.4 log base to 0.4 plus 0.15 log base to 0.15 plus 0.15 log base to 0.15 plus 0.05. Okay, log base to 0.05. Okay, so now you see this, when we calculate this, answer will become source symbol, that is h of x answer is going to be 2. Okay, I'll give later, you can calculate. Bits per symbol is the answer for source entropy. So now I am calculating the destination entropy, where h of y is equal to minus summation over I is equal to 1 to n. Okay, y means n will come. Here n value is equal to 4. Pi log base to pi. Okay, so minus is outside. 0.35 log base to, okay, 0.35 plus 0.35 again log base to 0.35. Okay, plus 0.2 log base to 0.2 plus 0.1 log base to 0.1. Okay, so now what we can do, we can go for the h of y calculation. Okay, simplify this. Answer is going to be 1.85 bits per symbol, because already it is available in my class notes. That's why I am writing all the answers directly. Now JPM is given. From the JPM row wise, I have added the matrix elements. I got input symbol, source symbol probabilities. Column wise, I have added all the symbols. I got destination symbol probability value. We know that sum of all the elements in the joint probability matrix is equal to 1. Okay, these are the three things we have utilized. Finally, we have calculated source symbol probability, so and destination symbol probability, and we have computed that source entropy. Okay, let this is source entropy, and we have calculated the destination entropy also. Okay, so now we will go for another entropy calculation. We are going to calculate. Okay, we are going to calculate. We can calculate probability of yj given xi. Okay, if we are able to calculate, we can go for h of y by x. We can calculate. That is the conditional entropy. Okay, then we have probability of xi comma yj. So we are able to calculate h of x comma y. Okay, now I am going to use this formula. Okay, h of x comma y is equal to double summation. Please listen. Minus I is equal to 1 to capital M, j is equal to 1 to capital N. Probability of xi, because JPM is available with us, log base to probability of xi comma yj. Like that we can calculate. This is one of the formula already we have come across for calculation of joint entropy. Whatever the element available in joint probability matrix, all are going to be utilized. Okay, I am writing 0.25 log base to 0.25. Okay, I hope you know the double summation how to do. Okay, so now 0.1 log base to, because you have done discrete convolution, everything. It is like our discrete convolution methodology only. 0.1 plus 0.3 log base 2, 0.3 plus 0.05 log base 2, 0.05 plus 0.1 log base 2, 0.1 plus 0.05 log base 2, 0.05 plus 0.1 log base 2, 0.1. Okay, practicing is very important, already I told. Okay, without practicing directly you cannot do these things in the examination. Okay, you at least you have to write. Okay, so now final answer for this h of x comma y is going to be, okay, 2.666, okay, 666 bits per symbol will come. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, so how I have done means, because we know joint probability matrix, okay, all the elements are taken. Okay, then that's why double summation is coming. I hope you know the expansion of this double summation, right? So I log base 2 also, you know, in the very first week I told how to calculate for log base 2 everything. So joint entropy is called joint entropy is equal to 2.66 bits per symbol. So now this calculation is also over. Now what we are going to do, we are going to calculate, okay, we are going to calculate remaining entropies. Okay, we are going to calculate remaining entropies. So now as per the previous problem, okay, as per the previous problem, I am going to calculate probability of yj given xi, which is equal to, okay, probability of yj given xi is equal to probability of, one of you please calculate this probability of yj given xi. Tell me the matrix conditional probability. What is the formula for this?
Sir, can we directly use the h of x comma y is equals to h of x
Yeah,
plus
that
h of
formula
y
also
by
you can use. Okay, now I'll from this problem another 10 minutes time. Okay, you calculate h of y by x. You can able to calculate. Somebody told the answer how to calculate h of x by y. Okay, and one more extra problem we are going to do, that is we are going to calculate probability of yj given xi. Okay, from this we can draw channel diagram. Okay, it is one of the extra question, channel diagram. Okay, using the formula you can directly calculate this h of y by x. H of y by x can be calculated, h of x by y can be calculated. Please tell me how to what is the answer for that. Use the direct formula. Use the direct formula. Tell me the answer. Refer the previous. I gave list of formulas. No, you know that this formula is available with you. H of x comma y is equal to h of x minus h of y by x. Okay, h of, okay, x comma y is, you are very clever. Suppose you are very clever, you directly will be using this simplification formula to calculate. Okay, otherwise you will be calculating using the probability value h of x by y. Okay, now you tell me the answer for h of y by x and then h of x by y. What is the answer?
0.6 bits per symbol and 0.816.
H of x comma, sorry, x by y is equal to h of x comma y minus h of y. Tell me ma, what is the answer you are getting for this?
0.816.
81. Okay, bits per symbol. Very good. Next one, h of y by x. Very simple, because these are subtraction only, already available. One for the gate question and all, within 50 seconds, 25 seconds, you have to complete these things. In the gate question, definitely 2 questions will be coming from this information theory. H of x comma y minus h of x. What is the answer? What is the answer?
0.6 bits per symbol, sir.
0.6. Okay, right. Now we are going to calculate this probability of yj given is. Our job is over. Okay, our job is over. Now extra question is, okay, extra question. We have to find out probability of yj given xi. What is this? How do you calculate? How do you calculate? You know that probability of xi comma yj for two dependent events, probability of xi into probability of yj given xi. I hope you know this. Okay, so probability of yj given xi is equal to what? Probability of xi comma yj divided by probability of xi. Okay, this is the formula, no? Use this. Okay, you have this matrix. Okay, I'll be writing the joint probability matrix. Probability of xi comma yj. It is a given matrix to you. Okay, given matrix. What is the given matrix? Once again you write 0.25. Okay, 0 0 0, 4 columns, 5 rows. Okay, 5 rows means 5 input symbols, 4 columns means 4 destination symbols. Okay, those things. Okay, first when you see the matrix, you should be able to find out how many source symbols, how many destination symbols. 0.05, 0.1, 0, 0, 0, 0.05, 0.1, okay, 0, 0, 0.05, okay, 0. We know that input symbol probabilities, probability of xi, okay, probability of x, or anything can be given for this. So I can copy the probability of xi, which is equal to 0. Okay, 0.25, okay, 0.4, 0.15, 0.15, comma 0.05. Okay, so now what we are going to do, according to the formula, joint probability matrix element will be divided by input symbol. Okay, this one. So what is the meaning? You see this, how to do this? Okay, this row is x1 row, x2 row, x3 row, x4, x5. This is y1, y2, y3, y4. Finding the coordinates. This is x1, y1, x1, y2. Okay, this is x1, y3. This is x1, y4, x2, y1. Okay, this coordinate, for example, I am writing. Please note down this. This coordinate is x1 comma y1. Okay, for example, this coordinate is nothing but x fifth row, okay, third column. Please note down like this. For your understanding only, I have written. Okay, most of you may know about this. Anyway, you should know. Okay, probability of xi means, you see first row, very easy. I am calculating probability of yj given xi, which is equal to, you see what I am going to do. First row elements will be divided by, because what is the answer? First element, this element I am calculating. Probability of x1 comma y1 divided by probability of x1. So what is the answer? 0.25 divided by 0.25. Okay, both are going to be divided. Answer will become 1. Similarly, probability of x1 comma y2 divided by probability of x1. We know that, okay, x1 comma y2 is 0. So 0 divided by whatever it may be the answer is going to be 0. So remaining 3 components are going to be 0. Similarly, you see, go to the x2, second row. Okay, 0 probability of x2 comma y1. This coordinate, probability of x2 comma y1 divided by what is the, here xi must be divided. Okay, so you see this, what is the first row? This is the second row. Second row means x2. Corresponding x2 probability is 0.4. So 0.4, which is equal to 0.4. I can take 0.1 divided by 0.1 divided by 0.4. No, is it correct? I
Yes,
want
sir.
to know whether I am correct or not.
Yes, sir.
Students,
Yes, sir, it's correct, sir.
what is the answer?
0.25.
0.25.
And then
Okay,
0.75.
fill all the values. Tell me what is the next value similarly?
0.75.
0.75. Okay, 0, 0. Next one is 0. What is this answer? Probability of x3
0.
comma y2 divided by x3. Probability of x3. Denominator is 0.15. Second case. Third case. What is this value? Somebody is following. Please tell me the answer. 0.33.
0.333, sir.
Next one 0.67.
67.
6, 7.
Next one 0, 0. This one, this value. I'll be writing this. This is nothing but a probability of x4 comma y4 divided by probability of x4, which is equal to 0.05 divided by 0.1. What is the answer? What is the answer?
0.33, sir.
Be fast, ma. Next answer. Next one, probability of, I am writing the coordinates also for your understanding only. x4, y5 divided by probability of
0.676.
x4. What is the answer? 0. Last two column 0.1 divided by 0.15. What is the answer?
67.
Very good. Okay, next one. So first two columns are 0. I am writing this one. Okay, probability of, okay, x5 comma y4 divided by, why I am writing means you should not be confused. Okay, that's why I am writing divided by probability of x5. Okay, we know that this value is equal to 0.05, x5 is 0.05. Okay, answer is going to be 1. Last one is obviously 0. Now we got this. Okay, now using this conditional probability matrix, it's this matrix is a conditional probability matrix. Okay, now JPM is given. Listen, JPM is given. You have calculated h of x, h of y. Okay, h of x comma y, and h of directly by using the formula y by x you have calculated, h of x by y you have calculated. Our job is over. Okay, but extra question is how to find out the conditional probability matrix. Okay, now this matrix is called, listen carefully, again I am writing because why I am writing means there is a reason. Okay, from this diagram, from this matrix I am going to draw the diagram 1, 0, 0, 0. Okay, just now we have calculated this 0.25, 0.75, 0, 0, 0, 0.33, 0.67, 0.67, 0, 0, 0, 0.33, 0.67, 0, 0, 1, 0. Okay, so now you see this. What is the what I am going to do here means I am going to draw channel matrix x2, x3, x4, x5, y1, y2. This is our reference y3, y4. It means that, okay, you see how I am going to draw my channel matrix, channel diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already I told matrix is given. You have to draw channel diagram. This is applicable only for, please note down, only for probability of yj given xi. Okay, channel diagram cannot be drawn with the help of okay, with the help of joint probability matrix. Some of the teachers are teaching. Okay, I found that some teachers are teaching using JPM. Okay, using JPM channel diagram. Note down this, channel diagram cannot be drawn. Straight away I can give. Channel diagram cannot be drawn. Okay, using JPM channel diagram. Channel diagram drawn only by using conditional probability matrix. This matrix is called channel matrix. Okay, so this matrix is given along with the probability of xi. You should be able to find out all the entropies. This was the first problem. Okay, now you see, put the corresponding symbols x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. Then y1, y2, y3, y4. There are 4 symbols, right? So now I am going to connect the all the symbols. You see x1, y1. Okay, there is a connection. The corresponding symbol conditional probability is 1. Thereafter, no connection between x1 and all the y's, because all the values are 0. You see x2. Please listen, students. Totally around 70 students are here. Please you tell me, because this diagram is understandable. You are able to do anything with entropy calculation. You see this x2 is connected with y1 and y2. Okay, x2 is connected with y1 and y2. Wherever the probability values are there, those points are connected together. You see, it means that probability of y1 given x2 is 0.25. Probability of y2 given x2 is 0.75. Okay, remaining connections are not available, so that we have made as 0 here in the conditional probability matrix. Now you see x3. X3, you see this, what is this? 0.33. 0.33 is the conditional probability of y2 given x3. Okay, y2 x3 is connected. Next one, y3 x3 is connected. Okay, y3 x3 is connected. Corresponding conditional probability, you see 0.33. Okay, 0.67. Okay, 0.67. Next one, you see this. I am going for x4. X4, there are 2 connections. y3 x4 is 0.33. y3, this is y3, y3 and x4, 0.33 is the probability. Next one, okay, y4 x4 is connected. See, corresponding probability is 0.67. Okay, now last one, this one. Okay, last one, y3 x5. Sorry, x5 y3 is connected. There is no connection between x5 and y4. There is no connection between x5 and y2. There is no connection between x5 and y1, because all the probabilities are, wherever the probabilities are available, you have to make the connection. You see this? All of you understood this, what I have done? This diagram is called channel diagram. From this diagram, you can understand there are 5 symbols. 5 rows will be available in the matrix. There are 4 columns. Okay, 4 output symbol, 4 destination symbol. So 4 columns will be available in the channel matrix. This matrix we have arrived from our problem only. Whatever the problem today we have worked out. Okay, so from this matrix I am able to draw this diagram. Mostly this diagram will be given. You will be able to write this matrix using probability of x. You will be calculating all the entropies along with mutual information. Okay, all of you understood this? Understood this, students? Students, all of you understood this? Can I proceed for the next one? Okay, with that, the entropy calculations, everything is over. With that, everything is over. One more calculation is missing in this problem. I told you to calculate. Please tell me the mutual information, because we are going to continue with the mutual information. mutual information is the average information gained by the receiver. Okay, yesterday 2 bits transmitted, 2 bits received, 2 bits transmitted, 1.5 bits. So from this you can easily understand that 0.5 bits are lost. Here you can understand that there may be a error. Suppose 0.5 means 2 minus 0.5 is going to be the actual information. This scenario already I have explained. I of x comma y, which is equal to h of x. It's called marginal entropy. Okay, so h of x and h of y is known as marginal entropy. H of x minus h of x by y. Okay, I of x comma y is equal to h of y minus h of y by x. Tell me the mutual information for our case. Any one of the calculation you do, tell me the answer, students. But this is not given in our problem, but we are calculating because these are the possibilities. We are able to calculate the mutual information. What is the answer? You take h of y is available with you, h of y by x is available with you.
So 1.25.
1.25 bits per symbol. Okay, so please make a note of it, all of you. So now with that the entropy calculations are over. Now put the heading. Okay, another 20 minutes I'll be taking channel capacity. That is the today's objective. Okay, channel capacity. These channels are called information channels. What is the meaning of channel capacity? You take one water pipe. You see the analogy here. Okay, water pipe. This water pipe, inflow will be there, outflow will be there. Okay, so this pipe is the pipe width is going to be 10 centimeter. Okay, 10 centimeter means 10 centimeter water pipe actually. Okay, water pipe. So this is having certain capacity. Okay, certain capacity. So a certain amount of pressure only this water pipe can handle. So the water pressure is more than that. Okay, more than that it cannot handle. Okay, because the pipe size is like this. Okay, pipe diameter is 10 centimeter. Okay, 10 centimeter means it is having certain amount of pressure, water pressure. So based on that, water inflow will be there. Okay, water inflow and then water outflow will be there. Like that only, our communication channels. Okay, our communication, very simple concept actually. Communication channels are wired channel or wireless channel. Okay, wired channel or wireless channel. You tell me, this is one of the channel. The channel is going to be telephone channel. Okay, telephone channel. What is the bandwidth for the telephone channel? Anybody? Telephone channel bandwidth, anybody know? Telephone channel. Our BSNL is providing landline telephone, no? What no? Telephone channel. Twisted pair cable is available, no? One twisted pair. There are 2 wires will be there. As a communication engineer, you should know everything. Okay, how the cable, how the connections are. Your cable TV is available in your home. Okay, you should know that cable. How many wires are there? And telephone line is coming. Okay, nowadays mostly 90% wireless only. So those who are having the wired telephone connection, okay, even broadband internet connection is available everywhere. Okay, that is the coaxial cable is coming. Okay, coaxial cable. Cables are different types. Twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, like that. Twisted pair in the sense it is like a flat cable. So upper one wire will be there, lower another wire will be there. Coaxial cable means on center copper wire will be available, like this only. Okay, that copper wire will be surrounded by some other shield will be there. Okay, so these things just you understand what is the functionality of this channels, right? So now I'll take this. Please find out telephone channel, various bandwidth you should know.
Sir,
Okay,
around 3
telephone channel.
kilohertz.
What ma?
Sir, around 3 kilohertz, the bandwidth.
3 kilohertz. Exactly, you tell, not around actually. Not around. Okay. So very good. You tried. Thank you for your answer. Now you see telephone channel is available, or any channel is available. We are going to find out the channel capacity. Okay, we have to find out the channel capacity. Channel capacity means based on the channel capacity only we can say our connection speed. Okay, data connection speed. So now you see this, how this is going to be measured means in general bits per second. Okay, bits per second. You see many times you see this is called bits per second. In your entropy calculation, okay, entropy calculation, don't use B/S. Entropy means you give like this, bits per symbol. Okay, for the channel capacity, for channel data rate, internet data rate only, B/S will be given. My recommendation is, okay, entropy calculation, please use the unit like this, bits per symbol. So now we have the internet speed, okay, because everywhere I can everywhere internet connections are available, because daily life you are coming across the internet. That's why I'm taking this internet as an example. So internet, you see this megabits per second always. Okay, your speed is going to be 5 Mbps speed. Okay, 5 Mbps speed. Then you see day before yesterday I have come across one news. In which country is providing very high speed internet? Which country is providing very high speed internet? Some of you have come across this news. I have seen this news. What is the data rate? What is India's place across the world where we are? Which country is providing high speed internet? Okay, what is the data rate in that country?
Singapore, maybe.
What ma?
Singapore.
No, no.
Taiwan, sir.
No,
Korea.
no.
Sir, is it Australia? 44.20 bps.
No. 44 is very less. 44 Mbps is very less.
So 44.20 bps, terabytes.
Oh, that is very. We didn't reach that speed actually.
Sir,
Which
Singapore.
generation? Which generation?
Singapore, sir.
Singapore, what is the data rate?
So 57 Mbps.
No.
No, something like 250 Mbps maybe.
250 Mbps can be achieved. Can be achieved in which country? But not all the time. Browse the internet and then 5 minutes you take your time.
Sir, is it the Tesla company Starlink?
Which one, ma?
Are you talking about Starlink?
Talking about data rate.
No, like you said, which company is providing the highest
Which country,
data?
not company, ma.
Okay.
Which country?
Okay.
Company may be.
Sir, I think it's in the Middle East, sir. UAE.
Sir,
Etisalat
Norway,
is
sir.
leading the world.
Yeah. Somebody reached. You reached actually. What is the data rate?
The 74 Mbps.
No.
So
Latest
Etisalat
news.
500.
It should be above
Mbps.
150 to 200 at least, I think.
I am also searching the news only. I am also.
Sir, Etisalat gives 500 Mbps.
500. It's a maximum
So South
data rate.
Korea,
Can be
130.
anything, but on average, one data rate may be based on that only. they will be giving the ranking.
Sir, South
Sir,
Korea.
Japan.
So speed test website says it's Singapore with 250 Mbps.
Yes, sir.
Taiwan.
Okay, this one please you find out on Monday. We will discuss. I'll come with proper statistics, right? This is around 153 actually, that answer on average, that I'll be coming with correct statistics, right? I'm not, I don't want to go to another website for checking those things. Okay, so now you see this. This one we are, for example, we are taking 5 Mbps means for that channel capacity is 5 Mbps only. Channel capacity, we are finding that 5 Mbps is the data rate. Okay, so now you see this, the channel is able to carry 100 Mbps also. Okay, 100 Mbps also. Okay, 100 Mbps also, but based on the equipments, based on the service, we are getting 5 Mbps only. So there is a theory behind this actually. Maximum capacity is 100 Mbps, but only user is enjoying with 5 Mbps only. Okay, 5 Mbps only. So here, what is the meaning of channel capacity? Now we will come to our point, because 1 or 2 channel we will see, remaining channels we will see in the evening class. So you see this maximum data transfer rate. Maximum data transfer rate is called channel capacity. Maximum data transfer rate is called channel capacity. Very simple explanation. Okay, my channel, whatever the channel I have taken, it may be a wired channel or wireless channel. My channel can carry 100 Mbps, but I cannot provide always 100 Mbps. I cannot provide. There is a theory behind this. What is that? We are following Shannon's theorem actually. Please listen. Shannon's theorem says that R is the data transfer rate. Okay, R is the data transfer rate. That must be less than or equal to C. Okay, less than or equal to C. This is one statement. Second statement is R is greater than C. Okay, this is called positive statement. Positive statement. Second one is called negative statement. Okay, second statement is called negative statement. We are not going to use this. Okay, we are not going to use this. You see, right, just now I told this channel capacity is the maximum data transfer rate is called channel capacity. Okay, channel capacity. Maximum data transfer rate is called channel capacity. So your service providers are used to say, what is the Airtel internet speed? Most of you are using Airtel and Jio only. You tell me anyone. Airtel, what is the internet speed, wireless internet speed? Airtel internet speed?
10 MB per second, maybe 20.
10 Mbps, huh? Okay, for example, because time is almost over, 10 Mbps. But you will not be getting always 10 Mbps. Sometimes if you check, you will be getting 2 Mbps. Okay, sometimes 5 Mbps. Okay, maximum speed, whatever it may be, 10 Mbps. Okay, 10 Mbps. It's very less only. It's not a correct figure. I am telling. I have taken this as an example. 10 Mbps is the data transfer rate. So maximum Airtel Metal 10 Mbps is our data rate, internet speed. They are not providing always the constant speed. Okay, it depends upon the users. A lot of factors are involving. Sometimes it will be 2, sometimes it will be 5, sometimes it will be 6, whatever it may be. So the maximum data rate is called channel capacity. Maximum data rate is called channel capacity. But actual data rate is always, this R is called information rate. Okay, it's a actual capacity. Okay, actual data rate is a user is enjoying one data rate. No, that is called R. That is called R. Okay, where R is called information rate. Okay, information rate. This information rate must be less than or equal to C. Then only, okay, you have to fix this. I can say that I am an internet service provider. Okay, I used to say that my internet speed is 100 Mbps. Okay, 100 Mbps. 100 Mbps is my internet speed. So it means that channel capacity is 100 Mbps. Okay, but actually, if you check the internet speed, that will be, okay, that is going to be R. That is going to be less than or equal to 100 Mbps only, always. So it is a practical scenario. That's why Shannon's told that the user information rate, data rate will be less than or equal to the maximum data rate actually. Okay, maximum data rate. Mostly R is less than this C only. Equal to means we cannot do. Why it is not possible? Okay, lot of factors are involving. Maybe in your computer communication, your teachers may teach. Okay, so here in the information theory, okay, we have to follow this. Okay, because we are not going to use this theorem anywhere. R must be less than or equal to C. That is the statement. Okay, what is this R? That is called information rate. User's data rate must be less than or equal to C. What is this C? Maximum data transfer rate is called channel capacity. Whatever the channel we are going to use for transmitting the information from one place to another place, that is called channel capacity. So in the information theory, we are going to use students due to the time consumption. I am skipping some of the thing. So if the time permits, after CAT 1, we will discuss something about this actual internet speed, how this is utilized, everything we will see. Okay. So now we will go for the channel capacity. Okay, channel capacity. Okay, channel capacity. One more thing I'll conclude here. If R is greater than C means, okay, practically not possible, but the channel is carrying more information than this R means, definitely data loss and data will be affected by error. Okay, please note down. R is greater than C. How to calculate this R? Next question. Please note down this. Capital R, how to calculate? That is called information rate. Okay, information rate. Information rate can be calculated as small r into capital H. Note down the formula. Small r into capital H. That is called information rate. So that is related to our information theory only. Capital R. The unit is going to be bits per second. You know that. Okay, bits per second is the unit. What is this small r? Okay, that is the next question. Small r is the that is the symbol emission rate. Okay, symbol rate actually. That is called message rate. Okay, message rate. This problem we will see. Okay, just to note down this formula. I'll be calculating one capital R in my problem. Okay, now our job is to study channel capacity. Okay, channel capacity. Channel capacity is nothing but maximum of, okay, capital C is equal to maximum of I of x comma y. So as per the information theory point of view, channel capacity can be calculated like this. Okay, channel capacity can be calculated. What is this I of x comma y? I of x comma y is the average information gained by the receiver. Average information gained by the receiver. I told that, okay, I of x comma y is equal to h of y, okay, h of y minus h of y by x. Okay, h of y by x. Suppose there is no h of y by x. You know that I gave the scenario, everything, 2 bits transmitted, 2 bits received. Then in that we can able to calculate the error, everything, right? H of y by x. So h of y by x is equal to 0. You will be getting maximum. Okay, you will be getting maximum I of x comma y. So this I of x comma y is based on the, okay, I of x comma y value is based on the error present in the channel, whether the channel is a lossy channel or lossless channel. So these factors are involving to get this I of x comma y. Out of various conditions, you see this. Here I have 3 symbols in the transmitter side, 3 symbols in the receiver side like this. Okay, we have a lot of connections like this. Okay, x1, x2, x3. Okay, y1, y2, y3. So here the conditional probabilities are available here. Based on this conditional probability only, okay, your h of y by x is going to be. So the probabilities are different. You will be getting different y of x. Okay, under all the condition, okay, under all the conditions, okay, we have to find out what is the maximum value of I of x comma y. That is our job. You are able to calculate maximum of I of x comma y. That is going to be the channel capacity. Okay, that is going to be the channel capacity. Now in this channel capacity topic, we are going to study some channels. Okay, we are going to study some information channels. Okay, in that information channel, we are going to find out what is the capacity under the noisy circumstances. Okay, under the noisy circumstances. Students, all of you understood this. Now we are entered inside this channel capacity topic. Okay, these are the introduction only. Okay, these are the introduction only. Now you forget those things. Channel capacity means our channel is a wired channel or wireless channel. Okay, so under the noisy condition, we are finding the average information gained by the receiver. It's actual correct information received by the receiver. So probability, conditional probability is deciding your I of x comma y. Straight away I can say conditional probability is deciding, because this h of y by x is purely based on your conditional probability value only. You know the formula how to calculate. H of y by x is equal to double summation, okay, ij, probability of xi comma yj log base 2 probability of yj given xi. So conditional probability is deciding your h of y by x. Okay, h of y by x is very small value. You will be getting maximum I of x comma y. Okay, you will be getting maximum of I of x comma y. It means that noise is very less. Noise is very less means you will be getting maximum value of I of x comma y. So noise is high means you will be getting lesser value of I of x comma y. So under probability, conditional probability is telling you, giving the conditional probability is deciding your mutual information. So under all the circumstances, where we are getting, when we are getting the maximum value. So maximum of I of x comma y is called channel capacity. Okay, that is the final thing. So last one I'll be giving here. One is we have different types of channels. I'll be listing out. First channel only I'll be completing. Remaining channels and all we will see in the evening class. So just note down all the channels, classification of channel. First channel is called symmetric. Okay, symmetric or uniform channel. Symmetric or uniform channel. Second one is called binary symmetric, binary symmetric channel. Third one is called binary erasure channel. Fourth one is called noiseless. Fifth one is called deterministic. Okay, these are the channels. Okay, first channel only I am going to complete now. Put the heading symmetric. Note down all the channels. These are the channels only we are going to study one by one, and we are going to calculate the channel capacity for those channels. Symmetric channel or symmetric channel or uniform channel. Okay, uniform channel. Let probability of Yj given Xi is equal to 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 6. Okay, 1 by 3, 1 by 6, 1 by 2. You see this. Listen, all are students, all are there. Students, all are there. All are following.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the last one. Remaining these channels. If I am able to complete all the channel, I'll be happy. I can. I'll be very much comfortable for taking the question in CAT 2. Symmetric channel or uniform channel. These are the different types of scenarios available in our practical cases. Okay, that one only we are going to study. So when we calculate conditional, this one probability of Yj given Xi is the channel matrix. Okay, channel matrix, or this is called channel transition. Okay, channel transition matrix. Okay, channel transition. From this matrix, we are going to draw. Okay, we are going to draw our channel diagram. Okay, channel diagram. You see this. This diagram is very easy because there are three symbols here: x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3. Based on the corresponding coordinate, you make the connection here. Okay, so here I can, this side I can do the connection. You see 1, 2, 3. Okay, here 1, 2, 3. X1 is here, x2 is here, x3. Then y1, y2, y3. Okay, I am making the connection now. You see x1, y1 is connected, x1, y2 is connected, x1, y3 is connected, because all the probabilities are available. You note down all the probabilities. Okay, x1, y1 is 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 3. Okay, 1 by 6. Probabilities are written. These probabilities are conditional probabilities. Okay, these probabilities are conditional probability. Next to you see this x2, y1 is connected, x2, y2 is connected, x2, y3 is also connected. The corresponding probabilities, blue color one, 1 by 3. Okay, 1 by 6. Okay, next one is going to be 1 by 2. Next one. Okay, another color I will use for this. Yellow color is x3, y1. Okay, x3, y2. Because the elements are available, that's why I am making the connection. I hope you can understand. Now only we have seen this. Okay, 1 by 6. Okay, next one is 1 by 2. This is 1 by 3, like this. Can you understand this? It is a channel diagram. This is the channel diagram. This is channel matrix. Diagram is given. You should be able to write this. Okay, matrix is given. You should be able to draw this. Students, please give your please tell me whether you have understood or not for drawing the channel diagram from channel matrix.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You read this matrix is there, no? This matrix is there. You read all the rows. What is the similarity between two rows? Between any two rows, what is the similarity?
Same number of
The
values.
values are same, only the order is different.
Yes, very good. Now I can, if you are able to understand, my job is very easy. Put the heading now. Symmetric channel. Okay, symmetric channel. When it is called as symmetric channel means a channel is said to be symmetric or uniform channel if the second and subsequent rows of the channel matrix contain same elements, but the elements are in different order. Okay, a matrix, conditional probability matrix. Okay, conditional probability matrix is available. Okay, a channel is said to be a symmetric channel. It is a channel matrix. We do not know what is the channel. This channel is said to be symmetric. When it is called as symmetric channel means any two row, okay, any two row, okay, you can take any row, second row onwards you can check. First row is our reference, okay, second row onwards, all the elements in the in any of the row, okay, all the elements in the any of the row contains the same elements like our first row, but all the elements are in different order. Okay, so elements are in different order, but equal probabilities means we can say that the channel is called symmetric channel. Okay, so please note down the definition. A channel is said to be symmetric or uniform channel if the second and subsequent rows of the channel matrix contain same elements as that of first row. Okay, but all the elements in different order. Here 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 6. Again here you see 1 by 3 is there, 1 by 2, 1 by 6, 1 by 2. Here 1 by 6, 1 by 2, 1 by 3. Elements are same, but all the elements are in different order. Okay, if the matrix is like this, channel matrix is like this, this channel is called symmetric or uniform channel. Okay, channel. Please note down this. Please note down this. For this channel, we are going to calculate the capacity. Okay, we are going to calculate the channel capacity. If the channel is like this, what is going to be the channel capacity? That is our next job. So now you see this, how to calculate. We know that channel capacity is going to be, okay, channel capacity is going to be maximum of I of x comma y. Okay, maximum of I of x comma y. We know that what is maximum of what is I of x comma y? I of x comma y, I am using this formula h of y minus h of y by x. Okay, h of y by x. You tell me what is the maximum value of h of y? Maximum of h of y is equal to what? Upper bound, lower bound we have studied, no?
Log base 2.
Log base 2. In general, I am telling. In general.
N, sir, capital N.
Capital N or M? Capital N or M? You see, M for what? N for what? M for what? N for what? Yesterday also I told ma. Today also I told ma. You see this?
M for
Today also
source
we have
symbol,
come
N
across,
for
ma.
destination symbols.
Huh?
M for source symbol.
N for
Source symbol.
N.
Destinations.
Yeah, N for destination. So Y is meant for destination. Okay, this is called destination. M for source, N for destination. Okay, destination. Please make a note of it. Right? This is destination entropy. Okay, destination entropy. So log N base 2. Okay. So in this channel capacity, no, one answer is over. I of x comma y is equal to log n base 2. So what is value? Okay, so that only we are going to calculate. Okay, we are going to calculate this. How to calculate this h of y by x maximum means it is slightly you have to understand from this matrix. You see this in the conditional probability matrix. What is the property existing? What is the property existing here? Conditional probability. What is the property existing? Joint probability, there are three properties are existing. Conditional probability, what is the property is existing?
Sum of each row should be
All
1.
elements row equals to
Sum of all the elements in a row is equal to what?
1.
1. Here 1 is coming, no? Students, there is a network problem. Please tell me. What is the property existing? Please, ma. Don't waste the time, please. Students. Students, what is the property existing in the conditional probability matrix? Sum of all the elements in a row is equal to 1, no? Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, with that I will proceed. With that I will proceed now. Okay, so now elements are equal. Okay, all the elements are equal here. So that for the channel capacity calculation, okay, channel capacity calculation, I am going to take h of y by x is the maximum value like this actually. Listen. For the channel capacity alone, I am going to take like this. You take any of the row. Okay. I am putting this maximum of I of x comma y is our channel capacity log n base to minus h. This is the formula. Okay, what is this h means? H is equal to you take any one of the row here. Okay, any one of the row. It is the row is going to be ith row is taken. Ith row is taken. Summation over j is equal to 1 to capital N probability of yj given xi log base to probability of yj given xi. Okay, I is given, ith row is taken. Okay, I is equal to 1 means you will be getting for any row when you calculate this small h, answer will be equal. So that we are taking any one of the row out of 3 rows here. Okay, example I have given 3 rows, 3 input symbols. Practically it may be anything. Understand? Practically it may be anything. So you note down this. So I can write like this. What is the formula for channel capacity of symmetric channel? Log n base 2 is the maximum destination symbol entropy value minus summation over I is equal to, j is equal to 1 to capital N probability of yj given xi, probability of yj given xi. probability of yj given xi. Okay, log base to probability of yj given xi. Okay, so this is the formula for channel capacity of symmetric channel. So this calculation we will do in the evening class. 15 minutes, one channel. Exactly by 1 hour I will be completing. Thank you for attending the special class. Really I thank all of you. So evening 3:30 to 4:30 also kindly attend the class. Okay, thank you for attending the special class today. Thank you, students. Thank you, students. Evening 1 hour I will be completing all the channels. Then Monday onward source coding.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.